Hey everybody. Just, getting set up. There's someone outside playing Christmas music really, really loudly, and while that's funny and, hopefully you guys can't hear it. I have the window shut and I can still hear it. All right, so I'm gonna make this really quick because to be completely honest, I'm not feeling that great. And I um really just want to go to bed. So I'm going to give you everything I promised, but we're going to go through it quickly. So if you do have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. And thanks, Don. Um, and if you catch the replay, I'll come back and answer questions afterwards. And then hopefully in the next week or so, I'm going to do a live coaching Q&A type of call in here or on Zoom. And then, any questions you have on this or any other training or marketing questions in general, productivity questions, we can talk about all of those in those live calls. Okay, so let's get started. So everything you need to know about funnels. First, I just want to say the reason why I decided to do this is that I think people get very overwhelmed by the idea of funnels because they're not really sure what it means. Um, so I will tell you what it means. But when you're thinking about your marketing strategy, funnels is something that's going to come up a lot, and it's actually a very simple idea and strategy to use that people are just overthinking. So, what is a funnel? Funnel is just a series of the steps that you want your clients to take from being prospective to paying. So you have this funnel, right? This is what Chi-Chi was wearing as a hat. And you've got all these people around it. At the top of the funnel is like the first layer of your business. That might be your branding, maybe it's a lead magnet, something that's bringing awareness to your business. So of all these people, there's a few people that are catching attention, that this is catching attention. So they become aware of your business. And then they start to gain interest in your business. So they are, before they've even opted in, they are starting to become interested in your business. And then they make a decision of whether or not they want to, start consuming your information that you're putting out. So this is really where they're going to sign up for your lead magnet. And they've taken that action, and then you get into the retention phase. So that's when they, maybe they become a paying client. Depends on what your funnel is for. And then we're going to get into that next. So first, there are so many different types of funnels, and there are names for funnels that some people just make up, and they're actually the same thing as another funnel. This is why it's so overwhelming. I saw an article the other day that was like the 22 best sales funnels, and I was like, 22? Why are there 22 of anything? It's not even true. What it really comes down to is, what's your goal? So what they're doing is taking what your goal might be and calling that the funnel. So if your goal is to build your email list, they're calling it the email list building funnel. It's really a lead generation funnel. So all of these funnels can basically be summed up as either a marketing or a sales funnel. Marketing and sales funnels are used very often interchangeably. There is very little difference between the two. It's just how you use it. So the fine line between it is that you are building an audience and you're like, know, and trust in the marketing phase, and then you're moving those people into the sales phase. So you can either see it as one big funnel or two separate funnels that you're linking together. So, like I said, with the lead generation funnel, this is like if you have a lead magnet, or even if you have a sign up form on your blog, that's a lead gen funnel. You're getting somebody to sign up to something that you're offering so that then they're on your email list or they're joining your Facebook group, whatever the goal is that you want them to do, but you're just catching leads. A self-liquidating funnel would be more like if you have a Facebook ad and the end result of that ad is that they're going to purchase something from you. So that's what it means by self-liquidating, is that the money you've put into advertising, you're going to recoup on the end of that. Engagement funnels are very much about the like, know, and trust. So that would be, when you're posting on social media, for example, and you have your engagement posts, which, they're just like the fun posts that you get people to comment on. You have your authenticity posts, which is showing you as an expert in your field. You have the authenticity posts are when you're telling a story about something that relates to your ideal client. The authority post is showing that you're an expert, and then your sales post. So again, this is leading to sales, but you're creating that like, know, and trust. And then the relationship funnel, I'm actually going to show you an example of this later, but the relationship funnel is what I really like to focus on because I believe in building relationships with people before you even ask them to buy from you. So you're really getting to know these people, you're personalizing content for them, so they really, really trust you. And as I said before, the list goes on. So you just need to make sure that when you're focusing on your goals to choose the right funnel. And that's really all it comes down to. So with the relationship funnel, what I have created for this relationship funnel is this path that I take my ideal clients on. So first I have attention, and then segmentation and personalization, engagement, then loyalty, and then finally at the end, sales. So this might look like this. You start with a lead magnet. So I'm going to tell you an example based on my current lead magnet, which is my what is your planning personality quiz. Hey Eve, thank you. So sorry, I'm looking at comments. Okay, so with my current lead magnet, basically how I have this set up is that people do the quiz, and then there's an opt-in at the end of it to get your results. You have to give me your email address and your first name. You get your result, but then you also go onto my email list, and you're going to get an email that has more information about your result. So this email marketing section right here, I've segmented the list. So depending on what your result is what segment you're in. So if you get the result of being a collaborator, then all the emails you're going to get are about being a collaborator. And you're going to get, within this email sequence, you're going to get the first email of telling you more about your personality, asking you to join this Facebook group that you're already in. And then the next email will be about the process that you should take based on your personality, plus a worksheet. The third email is a little bit of a story that shows you how your process can work in the real world or why you should be doing it based on something that's happened in the real world. And then, so once I've gotten you through these things, you're going to also be kind of shifted into a little bit of a sales funnel. So this isn't like a huge launch or anything, but it's a workshop that I have that I'm selling for a very small amount. It comes with a workbook. And so then there's a couple of emails that come after that. So basically what I'm doing here is getting you on my email list, asking you to join my Facebook group so you can get even more information from me and start engaging with me. The engagement portion of this, the focus on engagement is a really strong call to action. So you're asking people, you're giving them some sort of information and you're asking them to comment on that or reply to it, things like that. So it's the two-way communication that you're asking from your ideal clients. And then you're continuing to provide additional value, which is gaining your loyalty from them. Okay, so why should you use a funnel? You should use a funnel if you are marketing. But you should not use a funnel if you are not super clear on who your ideal client is. If you don't know what their problem is and you don't have a really, really good solution for them, then there's no point of setting up a funnel yet. You need to have that perfect product for your client. The reason for this is that funnels can be time consuming to set up, and you're just going to end up changing it over and over until you get clear on your client. So this is a time saving tip for you, really. But when you do have that, you can use funnels to build your audience. You can set them up for an on-demand workshop, like what I was just talking about. And then you can obviously also do this for a product launch where you're having maybe a longer a longer period of time where you're marketing something and you're getting people on your list, and there's several pieces moving throughout this, including like social media. It's more than just your marketing or your email marketing. Sorry, my head. All right, so the benefits of using a funnel. My favorite, of course, is the automation. Is you're saving so much time with the automation. So once you set up a funnel for this really great product that you have, it does the work for you. It walks your clients, your ideal clients, through this process that you want them to take in order to turn them into a paid client. You're also getting better accuracy for your sales forecast. So when you set up a funnel, you can actually do reporting on this. And Dawn is our resident finance expert, so she would absolutely love this part of it. What you can do is determine, is your funnel working? What can you change if it's not working? But also, if you're making some money on it, do you want to change anything to make more money on it? Do you want to just keep it where it is? So any kind of reporting on anything you do is great. But with a funnel, especially when it comes to money, this is a really great tool to use. You also have a clear path to conversion. Like I said before, with the automation, you have thought out the exact journey that your clients should go on in order to become a paid client. You're building like, know, and trust, especially with engagement and relationship funnels. And then you're creating consistent clients. So once somebody has purchased from you, it is more likely that they will purchase from you again. So if you walk them through this really great journey and they become a paying client, and then you have a new product to offer to them, you're shifting that into a new funnel that is automated, and they continue to buy from you. And finally, I just want to say that because we are at the end of the year, you have a couple weeks. You have a week and a half to set up a funnel. If you have a product right now and you're ready to set up a funnel, now is the time to do it. You will get a full month of reporting out of it, and then you can be better set up for next year. So if you do have a product right now and you have any questions about setting up a funnel, I put a link to a discovery call in the description of this live. So you can book a discovery call with me and we can talk about, how I can help you. And remember, I'm also offering one-on-one sessions in the month of December for just $55, but you have to book by next Friday. But anyway, I can definitely help you with this. But I think this is a really, really great opportunity to just get your feet wet with funnels if you do have a really good product. And that is it for funnels, but I do want to tell you about this really great thing that Dawn and I are doing. So December 17th, Dawn and I are having a workshop. Great, Dawn. Thank you. So anyway, Dawn and I are having a workshop, and we are going to walk you through planning your marketing and finances for 2021. So, we are the get your shit together experts. Marketing and finances go very well together. And this is going to be a really fun workshop. It is going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern on December 17th. We have not officially announced this yet. We've both announced it in our Facebook groups, but more information is coming. You can currently sign up at withkdb.com/2021 workshop, but it is a super simple sign up form right now, and you're going to get a very simple email before we get everything ironed out with the details. So more information is coming on that. Otherwise, I told you this is going to be super short. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I thought you would like that, Don, including the forecasting of finances. Sorry, I am losing my voice, and that's why I wanted to keep this so short. But like I said, if you have any questions at all, I know I went through this really quickly. Keeping it short allows you to rewatch it a few times. And I also, if you're very interested in the relationship funnel, I do have in both the challenge that I did in August, there's some information about the relationship funnel in that, and also a training by itself on the relationship funnel. It was actually the very first training I ever did. My branding is totally different, but it is in the unit section. So if you are interested in that, it's a really great one to check out. I'm a little shaky, but the information is right. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I am going to probably go lay down now. Maybe take some nasal spray. And I will see you guys probably next week. So thanks again. And if you do have questions in your questionnaire replay, be sure to tag me. I should have said that at the beginning because now it's the end and you're like, oh shit. But I don't always see the comments for some reason unless I'm tagged. So just try to do that. But I will go back through over the next couple of days and see if anybody has commented. So, all right, I'm out. Cheers.